I'm going to give you one hint as to where our latest free boondocking spot is. Yep, Cabela's. We're spending 2 nights here. They allow 48-hour RV parking in the parking lot at the Post Falls Cabela's in Idaho. So if you're visiting either Spokane, Washington or Post Falls, Idaho or Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, this is an excellent spot to get 2 nights of free overnight RV parking. The freeway that goes through Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls and heads into Spokane, Washington goes right by the store, so it's really easy to find, really easy to access. I think it's the #1 exit because it's the first exit as you get into Idaho from Washington. The noise from this highway didn't bother us at all. The parking lot that they designate for RV parking is on the far side of the store, and it's the furthest from the highway. This is actually the second time we've stayed here in an RV. The first time was our very first RV trip in our new to us Jayco 32-foot long travel trailer, our Virgin trip. And we stayed here for a couple of nights then as well, and then we went on into Coeur d'Alene, came back and stayed here again, and then we went north through Idaho. At that time, this store also had a septic dump for free for RVs. It still has water, and it has pens for your dogs. If you need to go into the store and you want to lock them up in a pen, you have to provide your own lock, like a padlock. It also has a horse corral for people who are traveling with horses, which is really cool. This is the back of the Cabela's, and you can see us parked over there. We're right next to the dog kennels, enjoying getting to do some rolling in grass. I think he's missed the grass. He's gonna roll right off the curb. Seems to be a bit of a gas war going on here, which is kind of nice. It's getting us some cheaper diesel, which is cool. Get really good cell service here. There's the dog kennels. There's us. So we've unhooked and Trev has gone off to see a gun show across the road. So we have the pet exercise area with the kennels. There's us. There's another couple of trailers. Oh, one's left since I went for the walk. There was about 4 or 5 of us parked here last night, as well as there was a camper, a little trailer, and a van over there last night. I think they want you to park over here, not in the regular parking lot, but their parking lot's pretty big and it's not that full anyway. There is the water spigot, and I don't think it's locked, so I think it's working, but we don't need water right now. There is lots of grassy areas for you to walk your dogs. There's the horse corral down the end there, and there's the rest of the regular parking lot and the Cabela's. And Cabela's are always such a neat store to go into just for seeing all the stuffed wildlife and camping stuff. I love Cabela's. Oh, and did I mention their clearance section? Scored myself 4 new shirts yesterday that were marked down on sale already, and then there was another 25% off of those, so I got some really good deals. $48. These no parking signs are along the edge of the parking lot, so they do not want you parking along the edge and making it hard for people to turn who are pulling big trailers or driving big motorhomes. Today is a Saturday, and you can see it's pretty empty, but it is only just April, and even though it's really nice today, it's quite warm and sunny, it's still not very busy. But I do know that it can fill up on long weekends or when there are things happening in the area that are bringing in RVers. It is just a parking lot. It's not a camping spot. It's for staying overnight in. I'm pretty sure it's fine to pull your chair out right beside your RV and enjoy the sunshine if you like. but it's not a place to pull out your awnings, set up your barbecue, or put out your doormat, whatever. This is a parking lot, not a campsite. If you're into geocaching, which I am, there are about 4 or 5 different geocaches right around the Cabela's parking areas, and also Walmart. So something to do while you're here. We spent our 2 days or 48 hours here at the Post Falls Cabela's in Idaho. Now we're going to move over to the Walmart, which is kind of next door. It's just down the road, but there's a big vacant lot in between the two. And we're going to spend a night there because we still want to be in Post Falls for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going on a tour of the buck knife factory here in Post Falls. We tried to do this tour several years ago when we first came to Post Falls, but you had to book in advance, and we didn't know that. So we hadn't booked. We didn't even know there was a buck knife factory here or that they had tours. But now that we do, I went online last week and I booked a tour for 2 o'clock tomorrow, and we're really excited to go and see this because we both really like buck knives. So now we're on our way to the buck knife factory for a tour. Sadly, the buck knife factory doesn't allow filming inside the actual factory part of the facility, but it was a really cool tour, and I highly recommend, if you are in the Post Falls area or in Spokane, that you consider booking a tour. It's free, and it is really cool to see how they build the knives, all the different knives that they build. It's just amazing. And if you happen to have a buck knife with you, they will sharpen it for you in the factory. You just have to let them know that you would like that, and they will gladly do that for you. We really enjoyed our tour. It was super informative and was really neat to see how they go about building the buck knives. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more RVing and car camping tips, tricks, and trips. Bye for now.